Hello and welcome. My name is Teresa and you caught me. I'm in the middle of putting together a new card. What I'm working with is the Designer Series paper from this Whimsy and Wonder set. This is currently available in the mini catalog from Stampin' Up. So if you like what you see, get in touch with your Stampin' Up demonstrator and go ahead and place an order. What I've been working with is the Designer Series paper. I bought the entire suite, of course, and so I'm also working with these actually it's called Wonderful Snowflake, so I'm working with those as well, and I also needed a stamp out of the Whimsical Trees stamp set. So let's go ahead and just get caught up as to where we are. So these are the pieces I have so far, and the first piece I have down here is a sheet of the mint macaroon, and it's cut down to 4 inches by 5 1/4. And what I did with this one is I ran it through, because I still have this beautiful winter snow. This is a retired set, but if you have any embossing folder that has snowflakes on it, that's all you need, because that's all I did with that. Then, using this gorgeous sheet of paper from the Whimsy and Wonder set, that's the sheet that I'm using. Look at the back too, nice bright polished pink. But anyhow, I grabbed they're never right here when I need them, and I just had them. Oh yes, they are. So I used my Stitched So Sweetly, and oh, here's a piece of white cardstock that was also run through using the snowflakes. So let's see, which sizes did I use? I want to say, I think let's try the third largest. Okay, so the third largest of these rectangles from the Stitched So Sweetly is what I used to cut out the Designer Series paper. So that means the second largest is what I used to cut out that white cardstock. And again, this white cardstock and this mint macaron have been embossed with that Snowflake embossing folder. Even though it's a retired set, doesn't matter. You can use whatever embossing folder you want. The next thing I did is I pulled out this adorable Joy stamp, and again, this is from the Whimsical Trees stamp set. I do have that here with me. Isn't that playful? I just love the way that Joy looks. And I used the polished pink ink and just stamped it on. And then from this set of stitched shapes, I did use the smallest square, but look at the way I positioned it. I positioned it on an angle. So this is where we were so far when you came along, well, you didn't come along, but I decided, hey, let's show what I'm doing. So this is the outline I think I want. I'm going to put the white cardstock in the lower right-hand corner. I'm gonna place this piece, I think I want it offset. I think that might have been how it was. I'm still playing with it. And then in my mind, I thought, okay, this is one of the snowflakes, and tricky little me, all I did was take my light polished pink, I'm fairly certain it was the light color, and I just colored the back of it. And when you get these, you'll see, so the other iridescent color, it just comes through, because these arrive to you. I have one sheet here, see? So I would have colored the back that is not shiny, and when you get it in person, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm thinking I want this kind of up here. That's what I was thinking. And then I want this little rectangle, or I'm sorry, square down here. And I was just playing with the ribbon, and I have, now this is mint macaron, but I didn't have a shimmer mint macaron, so I'm gonna use what I have. And what I do have is Pool Party. It's this beautiful shimmer iridescent look. And this is where I was when I said, oh, let me pop on. So what I wanna do is I'm gonna cut that. So I know what my layout's gonna be, and then I'm gonna put a bow over here. So let's go ahead and get some stuff adhered down. Guess which adhesive I'm using? Anybody? Anybody in the cheap seats? What am I using? Stampin' Seal Plus. Yep, really like it, still really like it. It's my go-to. So let me pay attention. I did want it a little higher up. So hopefully I'm gonna get this nice and straight, because this stuff is so strong, it's pretty much a one shot. It's a one take and done. I've got to hold it to where I see it. I like that. Press it down. Then, in my opinion, there is a direction I want to use, and for me, I want the leaves going up. Although I might change my mind after I apply my tape and then take a look at it. You never know. No, I want them going up. And this, I think I also want this offset. All right, so I might have to do it from the top down. Okay. I'm trying to see it without getting in your way. Oh, maybe not. All right, I definitely want it offset, so that's okay. Might be a little different than the original design. Oh, I think I put that one up too high. Let's bring this one down low. It's okay, we'll make it work. I want to check it before I press. We're gonna make it work. There we go. Now this I know I need raised. This, I'm gonna use a glue dot. This is a large glue dot, but it's gonna work. Let me go ahead and try to center that. Oops, I almost put it on the shiny side. I don't want my glue dot on the shiny side. I want it on the dull side because I want that shiny side up, that beautiful iridescent quality to this paper. It's really pretty. All right, now I still have to put this cardstock on something else. I like that a little off-centered. That's where I want it. For this, I'm going to have to grab a pair of scissors. There they are. Let's do this just a little bit more. Boom. Take my piece, Stampin' Seal Plus. I'm telling you, if you are on the fence about this set, I know it's not very traditional with the beautiful pastel colors, but that's exactly what I like about it, is that it's not traditional. How much fun would this be to give to your girlfriends, or give this card to a niece or a granddaughter or your sister? It's just such a playful card. I don't have my base cardstock cut. Shame on me. Let's push some stuff out of the way. I do have a piece of paper here. So got my trimmer. Here's an 8.5 by 11 sheet. I want it to fold. I want to cut it in half on the 8.5, I'm sorry, I want to cut it in half on the 11-inch side. So I've got to make sure it measures half of 11 is 5.5. Let's cut it and then get that score blade out of the way. And this is the 8.5-inch side, and I want to score it halfway. So half of 8.5 is 4.25. Be careful, don't push too hard. If you push down this scoring blade too hard, you can tear your paper. You don't want to do that. That scoring blade is really just helping you to get a start on your fold. It just makes it so much easier. Let me get out this bone folder, and that will press it down. There we go. And now, almost lost that. And I have the bling part to do too. The other thing you could do, you could trim this in some of, if you have any of the gold foil, that would be beautiful. There's so much more you could do. Maybe you could have even you could have cut this down a little bit more and put a piece of polished pink to add extra pizzazz and snap and razzle dazzle, whatever you want to call it, to it. But if you've watched long enough, you know I'm a little more tone on tone. Okay, dare I say boring, that's fine. All right, 2 stamping dimensionals, because I do want to raise this up a little. And my pick tool, let's go ahead and grab that. I know, no rings on or anything. Nothing's zhuzhed up right now. We've been hard at work, I don't know about you all, but we've had lots of projects here at the house to do. I'm gonna hold this to where I can see it. I do wanna kind of center it there, I think, to hide the ends. Look at that. And you know, oops, let me press that a little harder. You know what, let's just score it down just like that. Okay, I need to do a bow. Urgh. Which way do I want to do the bow? A faux bow? I'm gonna not do a faux bow. I'm gonna try, I may have cut that too small. I'm gonna try to do just a really cute bow. A regular bow, a normal bow, or whatever you want to call it, bow. I think I cut my ribbon too small. And this is a one-take kind of deal, because as you know, we don't have fancy editors here. I just turn on the camera and I just record. And so you see all the, I'm tired of dealing with that one. I'm gonna cut a bigger piece. You see all the blunders and everything. Listen, you get to a certain age, or if you have big hands like I do, in which case I'm a certain age and I have large hands, things aren't as easy as they used to be. But it's okay, we'll make do. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a much, I'm liking this. It's gonna be a playful bow, yes, and that's what this is all about. I mean, heck, the name is Whimsy, isn't it? What's the name of the set? I forget things. Whimsy and Wonder, so you might say it's a wonder she got it done. Anyhow, Bad joke on my part. Yep, and I'm gonna, you know, I'll cut that down, but let's grab a glue dot. Doom, 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 doom. I'm already thinking about the bling. I'm ahead of you. If you're like, is she gonna put bling on it? Oh, hello. Is this your first time to the show? Come on. Also, if it's your first time and you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. We love that. You all have no idea. Every time we get a new subscriber, it truly, I mean, the husband will come, guess what number you're up to? So cute. He's so cute. So you make his day. He's very supportive. It's the cutest darn thing. And I don't like my bows to go beyond because I want to mail it. So are you already thinking about what bling? You know, we got to get us some. All right, I still have some left over of this, and that's really pretty, actually. This is going to kill me to not put it there. But this is the elegant facets, I want to say. And I do have some left. And if you haven't seen these, get yourself a catalog. Get yourself in touch with your demonstrator and ask to see them. They're faceted. I mean, I think that's in the name, isn't it? You know, now I've got myself all confused. Do I have an unopened pack? Of course I don't have an unopened pack. I think they're faceted gems, but they really are faceted. Stop, Teresa. Okay, but they really are faceted. See, that's just a little touch, and of course they're off-centered. But I need 3. I got to get the third one. Groups of 3. You need odd stuff. It adds interest. That's what they say. Oh, I'm liking this so far, and I have to have a little bling. Got to get my bling. Doom, 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 doom. When I get done crafting a card, it's a mess. I'm just saying. And then I have to go clean up. But it's fun. It's so much fun. If you haven't started crafting, if you don't do card crafts and you're interested, I'd like to think you're interested if you're watching this video. Get hopping with it. See if you have a demonstrator in your area. A lot of demonstrators will hold in classes in their homes or at, in businesses. Oh yeah, you know it. We're doing the 4th one. I just am feeling it. And it's a great way to get started. And that's how I got started. I wasn't sure I wanted to invest in all this stuff. But just like with any other hobby, you get hooked. You find out, oh my gosh, it's such a stress reliever. Do I need a big one in there? I'm kind of going overboard. This might even be too much. I'm in a mood. I'm sorry. It's just there. I'll let you in on a little secret. So I've been finally able to shop in the Misses section. I don't know why I'm sharing this on this page, but so I was able to go shopping out of the plus size into the regular size, and I'm still a little giddy from today. Not gonna lie. There, full disclosure. You have it. I'm really tempted to put a large one in there. And since it's bugging me, I'm gonna, oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Is this on screen? Are you seeing that? See, don't you, it needs it. I'm just gonna do it. Too many, that's fine. It might be too many. It's okay, I'll decide that later. I can always gently peel them off, but there you go. Let me put this page into shot. Catalog's current now, so you can definitely take a peek, see? Hopefully it's not reflecting too badly for you. It's this, the Whimsical Trees. It's this gorgeous designer series paper. Actually, let's get this out of there. You know what, you're the star of the show. You're the star of the show. Let's move everything else out of shot. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Let me see. I'm going to stand up and see if I've got it all out of the camera shot. Nope, still got that in the shot. Oh boy. You know what? Let's move this over because I want you to be able to take a screenshot. So let me even enlarge it for you. There you go. Because I'm going to do it this way. I just think it's that cute. Anyhow, I hope you liked it. I hope you got inspired. If you have not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And if you want to make sure you're notified the next time we post a video, because you really never know what you're going to get, make sure you click on that bell icon and then go to your settings and turn on your notifications. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for taking a peek at this video. And until next time, happy stamping.